from Detroit. He is here today in San Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Posner.
Thank you. How you guys doing today? All right. I need a little help with this one. I need you to repeat after me. Let me hear you sing, whoa, 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 whoa. It's pretty good. Now I'm a writer and a lover. I'm a Midwest music man. And I've been to a lot of places, but I'm gonna end where I began. I took class in Carolina, got high smoking joints, and now they know my name in Paris, but I'll be buried in Detroit next to my father and my father's father too. Used to live in New York City, but baby, that ain't no substitute. Not for my hometown, that place people avoid. I've made love in every city, but I'll be buried in Detroit. Let me hear you sing, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't claim to be a prophet, I just speak my mind. I try to tell it like it is, and sometimes God makes it rhyme. I like my songs how I like my women, honest and to the point. See, I drank too much in Stockholm, but I'll be buried in Detroit next to my father, my father's father too. I used to live in New York City, but baby, there's no substitute. Not for my hometown, that place people avoid. I've made love in every city, but I'll be buried in Detroit. No, I ain't gonna live forever. Maybe it won't be long. At the wake they'll say he made a lot of mistakes, but he could write a hell of a song. And I made a killing, though I never really was employed. I had a girl from San Diego, but I'll be buried in. I killed a show in Indonesia, but I'll be buried in. I made love in every city, but I'll be buried in Detroit. Virginia Woolf and poetry, no one seemed to notice me. Being young was getting so old. Cheap beer and cigarettes, life was like a movie set, and I seemed to be given no role. But in times of trouble I can turn to my mother, I know that she gon' understand. So at age 18 I cried to my mother, she told me, young man, there are moments when you fall to the ground, but you are stronger than you feel you are now. You don't always have to speak so loud, just be as you are. Doesn't matter if you become some star, life is better when you open your heart. You don't always have to act so hard, just be as you are. They played me on the radio and everything was changing, so I thought I was all the way grown. But I can still remember in that cold November when I realized I'm all alone. But in times of trouble I can turn to my mother, I know that she gon' understand. So at age 22 I cried to my mother, she told me, young man, there are moments when you fall to the ground, but you are stronger than you feel you are now. You don't always have to speak so loud, just be as you are. Doesn't matter if you become some star, life is better when you open your heart. You don't always have to act so hard, just be as you are. Come on, be as you are, darling. Now if I'm speaking truthfully, I'm not who I used to be. And I know some people might laugh, 'cause my music doesn't sound the same, and my hair's no longer shaved. I'm worried if I'm on the right path. But in times of trouble I can turn to my mother, I know that she gon' understand. So at age 28 I speak with my mother, and she tells me, young man, there are moments when you fall to the ground, but you are stronger than you feel you are now. Now you don't always have to speak so loud, just be as you are. And life is not always a comfortable ride. Everybody's got scars that they hide, and everybody plays the fool sometimes. So just be as you are. I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. And when I finally got sober, felt 10 years older. Oh, f*** it, it was something to do. I'm living out in LA. I drive a sports car just to prove I'm a real big baller, 'cause I made $1 million and I spend it on girls and shoes. You don't wanna be higher like me, never really knowing why you like me. You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster and be all alone. And you don't wanna ride the bus like this, never know who to trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing, stuck up on this stage singing. Oh, sad songs, sad songs. Darling, know that I know sad songs, sad songs. I'm just a singer who already blew his shot. I get along with old timers. My name's a reminder of a pop song people forgot. And I can't keep a girl, no, because as soon as the sun comes up, I cut them all loose, work's my excuse. The truth is I can't open up. Now you don't wanna be higher like me, never really knowing why you like me. You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster and be all alone. And you don't wanna ride the bus like this, never know who to trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing, stuck up on this stage singing. Oh, that I know are sad songs, sad songs. Darling, know that I know are sad songs, sad songs. Oh. I took a plane to my hometown. I brought my pride and my guitar. Well, my friends are all gone, but there's manicured lawns and the people still think I'm a star. I walked around downtown. I met some fans on Lafayette. They said, Mike, tell us how to make it. We're getting real impatient. I looked them in the eyes and said, you don't wanna be higher like me, never really knowing why you like me. You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster and be all alone. And you don't wanna ride the bus like this, never know who to trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing, stuck up on this stage singing. Oh, that I know sad songs, sad songs.
Mike Posner, welcome to Texas, by the way.
Thank you.
Good old state, Lone Star State. You're from Detroit, so the weather's a little different up here, down here.
It's hotter.
It's hot, it's humid every day of the year. How are you liking Texas visit?
I love Texas. Yeah.
What would you say otherwise, right? You've got a tour that's amazing here with Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas tonight. That's why you're here for the AT&T Center.
Correct.
And it's been a busy tour for you. This is an amazing time of your life, and I know this sounds weird for somebody else to tell you that because you're living it, but looking in, it really is. Compared to 5 years ago, this new album that's come out, you're an amazing songwriter.
Thank you.
So all these things it seems that they've kind of fitting in right now. You're on your busy tour. Would you say it's a little different than 5 years ago?
Yeah, I think, you know, as humans, we're always growing and changing. I don't feel the same as I did like 2 months ago. So in some respects, yeah, things are different. In some respects, they're not, you know. So I wake up in the morning, I do stuff, and I go to bed at night. And sometimes the stuff I do in the middle changes, but it's just stuff.
Well, you do work out like 5-6 times like a week, right?
Yeah, I like to exercise.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Back to your songwriting. I don't know if y'all know this, but Mike Posner has written songs for Maroon 5, Justin Bieber. I love the album, this new album. You kind of hint on that. Jay-Z, did he approach you for a songwriter?
Jay-Z, he offered to sign me to Rock Nation, early in my career. I ended up not doing that, but he's the man.
I think you're well off doing your own thing. What do you think?
He's doing all right too.
Yeah. What do you think? I guess for anybody that wants inspired to write poetry, because you're a beautiful poet.
Thank you.
What is the one thing that you should keep in mind when you're writing a beautiful song? Do you think?
Are we? Writing a song is it's not different than dancing. Like, you don't dance to get to a spot on the floor. You dance to dance. So you really shouldn't be asking that question, because if you're writing a song to do something or to get something, or even to get a good song, that's not why you do it. You just do it to do it, if that makes any sense.
You do it. Or you're honest.
No.
No.
I think that's what you want me to say, but there's no reason to write a song. It just happens, And some people are just writers and they write, But I think if they're looking for advice, it might be because they want to be famous, and that's the wrong reason to write a song.
I agree.
And you probably write a really bad one.
So then, at what age did you discover? Did you think that you knew that this was something you wanted to do, that felt right to you? It's on this line of writing for whether it's release or to be honest, or just because you knew that you could be a poet.
I started writing when I was 8 years old. And I just like to write. I write a lot of different mediums: prose, poetry, songs, and letters. So I just like to write, man. Yeah.
Well, you combine that with your musical talent, your singing ability, and you've got an amazing album, your sophomore album, All Night Alone. I heard it for the first time, to be honest, last week in its entirety.
Thank you for listening.
Every song is amazing, all 12, even the remixes, of course.
Wow.
I took Ibiza, everybody's heard that one. But if you haven't dived into the album itself, you really should. Speaking about this honesty, you open up, and there's a lot of truths in it, I guess.
Yeah. It's been 6 years since I made an album, so we worked really hard on that one, and hopefully the 10 or 12 songs we picked, didn't stink, to put on there. But yeah, I guess the theme of the album was honesty. Just I feel like the songs we usually listen to on the radio are like they're like candy bars. There's nothing wrong with candy bars, and I've certainly made my fair share of them. But I never really felt full from the candy bars. So my goal with this album was to just kind of give people a big bloody piece of meat. And there it is.
Some substance.
Yeah.
You're certainly a very humble person. At least you seem that way. In your interviews, you were on Fallon the other night. I saw that. That was fun. Performance.
That was great. Yeah. Yeah, we got to bring the whole band there this time. Last time I played with the Roots. But the Roots were my first concert, so to see those guys and have them know who I am is
Mine was
cool.
Kiss and Whitesnake.
That's awesome.
In Austin at the Frank Urban Center. I had no idea. I had never heard a Kiss song in my life until I went there. I was really young.
There you go.
Blown away. You were also on Nightline. I saw that on ABC. That was a telling story as well. I think it surrounded you. You were in a New York subway, just wearing a T-shirt just like that with your guitar on, headed to a sold-out show in New York. And this piece, it was a great interview as well. Do you find that, I don't know, that as you're moving on now, that you're going to be more in the limelight? Is this something that you're comfortable with as far as?
It's not something it's not a goal of mine.
But it's going to happen. But you know that it's.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm not afraid of it either. And my friend, who's a wonderful poet, he says the art is more important than the artist is. So, I'm really proud of the music that me and my friends have made, for my album. So, if that takes, if I have to endure fame for people to hear this stuff, I'll do it. But I'm not really scared of it. But I'm also scared of not having it either. I'm just trying to do art, and then if people like it, it's cool.
What an amazing album. Mike Posner, everybody, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We're excited to see you at the AT&T Center. Nick Jonas, Demi Lovato. We'll take some pictures here in a bit. One more hand for Mike Posner, everybody.